All right, everyone. Tuesday, May 11th, 5 o'clock, and we're going to get started. Very exciting today. We're starting our legacy code projects today, our first sprint. Sprint is a unit of work that a team takes on. And in Agile, it's typically marked by the beginning and end of a sprint is marked by when you do your retrospective. So we will be doing a sprint of work to get started on these projects. Since this is the 5 p.m. section, we're looking at these 5 Kanban boards right here. And you should find each of you, if you look at the Kanban board for your team, so I'm going to pick up the one for 5 p.m. 1, you will find 3 stories here in the to-do column, all marked as starter. Let me just verify that that is true of all 4 of these Kanban boards. So let me go back one. Let me just open these up. Let me actually drag this into, what I'm trying to do is drag this into a new window. Firefox is not wanting to cooperate. There we go, finally, a new window. Okay, so I'm going to open each of these in a new tab, so we can just quickly go between them. And we already looked at 5 p.m. 1. There's 5 p.m. 2. 3 stories all marked starter. 5 p.m. 3. 3 stories all marked starter. And 4 p.m. 3 stories all marked starter. What you're going to do tonight is, first of all, you want to add some columns. I'm going to add just one column for the 4 p.m. team. The next column is the in progress column, and you will need that column because what you are going to do, 4 p.m. team, is among all the people who are here, and hopefully everyone's here from 4 p.m., 5 p.m. 4. On the 5 p.m. 4 team, among the 5 or 6 of you, you're going to divide up these stories. So let me just take a look and see who is on 5 p.m. 4. Well, if I come over here to look and just kind of check, it looks like we've got Eric and Sheldon and Isaiah and Matt and Kevin, all these folks. They're going to divide up. And let's say for sake of argument, it might be Kevin and Eric might decide to do this story. If so, they're going to click on the story, click where it says go to issue for full details, go over here to where it says assignees, and they might assign, oh, we missed one important thing. Staff, I'm going to need your help with this. We need to give these folks permission to these repos. They don't have it yet. So what that involves is
Yeah, I'm there now.
all right, Andrew's on it. He knows just what to do. So at the moment, I can't assign Eric or Kevin to this, but in a second, over here on the settings for this repo, under Manage Access, I will have to put in my password to get to that screen. We will see. Yeah, we're gonna not do that. So we're going to add, there we go, add 5 p.m. 4 with the right role. And then in just a moment, Andrew will be adding the other teams in there. So if I now go back to that issue, go to issue for full details, and go to assignees, I should be able to put in Eric. And Eric, is Eric you on? Is that the right Eric? It is, right. So I could assign that to Eric, for example, and I could maybe also assign it to Kevin. That is how you assign yourselves an issue. Now, I'm actually going to clear that because I have no idea if this is the issue that Eric and Kevin want. It's really up to the team, Team 4, to decide among the 3 issues here who's going to do which ones. But once you've assigned it to a member of your team, then you drag it over to in progress and you get started on it. So I'm going to drag it back because, again, that's for the team to do, not for me. Let me go back to the lecture outline here. You're going to create your other 3 columns, in progress, in review, and done on your Kanban board. Somebody from the team needs to do that. It'll be irritating if I get to the end of the hour and absolutely nobody from the team has taken responsibility to do that. So please, all of you, when you get in the room, take responsibility to make sure that gets done. If you're the first person in the room, just share your screen, go on and get it done. If you're not the first person in the room, go to that page and make sure that somebody else has already done it. So just everybody take responsibility to make sure that those 3 columns get added. So let me just go over this. This is pretty much what I've just talked through. You're going to look on your team's Kanban board. You're going to look in the to-do column. There should be at least 3 stories marked starter. For now, ignore any stories that don't have the starter label. Those are for later. Every student that's present should make a post on the Slack channel claiming which of the 3 stories that is in the this looks like that trailed off there. Basically, you want to claim one of the stories that's in the to-do column with the starter label, and you want to claim it either as an individual or as a pair. If you're working in a pair, please be mindful of schedules. I'm going to ask everyone that is working in a pair to work out a time that you can commit to working together on this outside of class between now and next Monday for at least 2 hours. That could be 2 one-hour blocks or 4 half-hour blocks or 1 block of 2 hours, however you want to do it, but just make sure that it's 2 hours that you are committing to working together sometime between now and next Monday. If there are any team members that aren't here today, make a note of it and encourage them via Slack message to claim any unclaimed stories. What we want is for all of the stories to get claimed by somebody and for everyone on the team to be contributing to at least one of these starter stories. Adding the missing columns, already talked about that. Assign yourselves the stories you claimed, drag those to in progress. And then once everyone is assigned stories, you can go into separate breakout rooms. We have 20 extra rooms, each first come, first served. And if you want, go in a separate breakout room with your pair, work on that story. And if you need help, ask the staff for help. All of these stories are designed to be fairly cookbook. Like in many cases, we are walking you through exactly what line of code to write or exactly what to do. Or we refer to a pull request that shows you exactly the changes that need to be made, or very similar ones. So it should be straightforward, but if you need help, we are here to help. We're more than willing to walk you through it. These are designed to be easy. Sometimes it happens that we give a story that we think is easy, and it's easy to make the change, and then you go to try to get it to pass on CI, like getting the tests to pass, and it's really hard. If that's the case, we will work with you. But at the very least, you should have done a pull request by Monday so that if we're still working on something on Monday, it's on those test cases and whatnot. You should at least have made it a good attempt at solving the problem by Monday. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I haven't even started on it yet. By Monday, that's not going to be a very good answer. So let's not have that happen. What comes next after this? We will have a new round of stories ready for you by Tuesday. Those are the bigger stories, the ones that may take more than a single week, or it might be that you've got a story that you break down into multiple ones and you do one a week between now and the end of the quarter. So those are the stories you're going to work on over weeks 8, 9, and 10. And those may start to pop up on your Kanban board. A few of the teams in the later sections, I think nobody in 5 p.m., but a few of the teams in the later section, they're already there. We might sort of drag them out of the way so they're not confusing, but that's what happens after these starter stories. Team 02 is on the back burner for now. It kind of got squished in between other things. We might or might not bring it back if it seems like it would be a worthwhile exercise to get a little bit of practice with front-end coding in a kind of a small standalone application. We might bring it back, but we might not. We might just do the front-end training sort of as on-the-job training as we do these stories. So we'll see. I don't want to go on any longer. I want to get you started. So let me just quickly ask if there are any questions. And hopefully within 60 seconds by 5:10, 5:11, we will have you in your breakout rooms and working. All right, I'm not seeing any questions. I'm not seeing anybody type wait, just as a reminder that that's how you would indicate if you are, you've got a question that you want to ask, but you can't type it fast enough. since I don't see in the Zoom chat, it doesn't work like Slack where, somebody says so-and-so is typing a message. We don't have that. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and open the breakout rooms. So, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here.